Good morning, everyone. I found a recipe on 3ABN that is raw, and if people like peanut butter, this is a good recipe to make. It only has a few ingredients in it. As you can see, I've got my food processor all ready to go. I've already chopped up the almonds. Of course, I started in the food processor, didn't chop them up as good as I wanted it to, so I took them out and used the Pampered Chef chopper. And hi, Erlene, good to see you. And I will tell you what I have in the food processor that I'm ready to combine, because this is you don't have to bake this or anything. I'm just fine. Good to see you. First of all, it's got almonds in it, a quarter cup of almonds. It's got, they call them medjool dates, but I've just got regular dates, so they're already pitted. So sorry about that. A phone call came. 20 dates, but I don't buy medjool dates. There's vanilla flavoring. Of course, I use the non-alcoholic vanilla. 5 tablespoons of that, or teaspoons, excuse me. And there was 5 tablespoons of peanut butter and 5 tablespoons of tahini. If anybody knows what tahini is, that is your ground up sesame seeds. And there's a store here that I shop at that has the ground up tahini. Let me go put my light on and see better. So I thought I would when I saw what the ingredients were. Whoop! I pulled it too far. I pulled it out. When I saw what the ingredients were, I figured I could make it real easily. Oh, now I plugged it in the wrong way. Excuse me. I got to plug it back in. This cord is short, so I pulled it too far. There we go. But I think you can still see it. So I'm going to mix this up into a real combine. And then what you do, you have a jar of the tahini, and what you do, you have to roll them up into balls and put them in the freezer for 1 to 2 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this now. If I need to scrape down the sides. I might have to, because with peanut butter, it's a sticky substance. It loves to stick on the sides of the walls. If I did this in the Vitamix, it'd be a lot worse. It'd be a lot harder. But it says to do it in a food processor, so that's what I'm doing. I think it's just about mixed, but I think I'll mix it just a little bit longer, and then we roll them into balls. And that's going to be fun, because I've never done that before. So let's see how well it goes. Let's finish mixing this a little bit. Probably can't mix it much more. It's all combined anyway. It's like peanut butter likes to stick to the roof of your mouth. Sticks to the roof of my mouth too. So I can't eat too much of it at once. This is good though. Very good. This is going to have good flavor. It's going to be fun rolling these into balls. I've never done it before, so we'll see how well it goes. Okay, now, boy, I don't know where everybody is today, but they're just not coming on, are they? It doesn't say how much to do, so I'm just going to take just a little bit. Wow, it's sticky too. And just roll them up into balls, just like that. And just put them into a container. I just hope that when they freeze, they don't stick to the. I should probably put parchment paper, but I didn't get ready to do that. It doesn't say what container to put them in either, so I just going to put them in here, and once they freeze, it should be okay. I'm just going to take my chances, and hopefully they won't stick to the sides. So, they have a tendency to want to roll out flat instead of stay round, because I'm so used to doing cookies. But I'll do them like that, and not take very much, just a little bit. Peanut butter's sticky stuff. and you got the tahini and everything in it, it's not going too bad. They're not what you call real balls, but I'm going to leave them just the way they are. I think they'll be fine, just like that. And that's basically all there is to making them. Oh, you're on your way out the door? Okay. All right, Erlene. You have a good day. And I'll talk to you later. Hi, good to see you. I'm trying to... Hi, Valerie. I'm good. I'm trying to roll these into balls. These are peanut butter balls. I'm just gonna... You got to put them in the freezer for 1 to 2 hours. So I'm going to be anxious to see how these come out because I've never done this before. And I hope to probably not get a lot out of here, but that's all right. You know, it's... And I'll give you the recipe and I'll post it up on Facebook. So, I'm going to have to wash my hands again before I do that. They're getting real sticky. There, that'll kind of help a little bit. Because my hands are getting all sticky with them and I can't get them rolled out. So this is a trial and error. This is something I've never done before. I could have just done them first before I periscoped it and see how well they did. But I wanted to try them on here to see how well I do. And I know you guys aren't going to laugh at me or anything because, you know, you learn by doing, you know. And that's what I want to do. Learn by doing. It's fun to get out of here, though. Like I said, you got peanut butter and you got tahini, so that makes it a real sticky substance. Real sticky. Peanut butter has a tendency to stick to the roof of my mouth. I don't know how it does for you guys, but it sticks to the roof of my mouth. Hi, good to see you. Oh, I'm just fine. I'm making some peanut butter balls. Having fun trying to roll them out. It's hard to roll them out when they don't want to roll well. There's kind of, you know, with peanut butter and stuff in it, it's a sticky substance. But I'm doing the best I can. These are no bake or anything. You don't put them in their oven or anything. You just put them in the freezer for 1 to 2 hours before you can eat them. They have to set up in the freezer. So I'm hoping these will be okay. I'm not getting all that many out of here, but that's just fine because I don't need a lot anyway. So this is the last one, a little bit, if I can get it to... And I'm going to have fun washing this thing out. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to have fun washing it out. Well, that's about the best I can do with that. So, I'll wash my hands and I'll talk to you. Basically, I think what holds them together and gives them the sweetness is the dates. There's dates in here too. As you can see, they're not perfect, but I think they'll be okay. Oh, that's good to have you here. These aren't perfect, but I think that they'll be perfect enough for me. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 10 out of there, so that's pretty good. And I'll give you the recipe for them. It's a simple recipe. I found this recipe on 3ABN. I know 3ABN has a lot of recipes, and I've been looking on there before, but for quite a while ago I did. Because somebody asked me yesterday, I've been getting them on YouTube, and I thought, well, I'll go on 3ABN and see what they have. So when I went on 3ABN, I started going through recipes, and you know, you've got different categories, and you got dinners, and you got lunches, and vegan and stuff like that. But they didn't have anything for the United States vegan. And I thought, well, I don't think I want to do that because there's nothing that I'm familiar with. Hungarian, Bulgarian, and everything like that. So when I saw these peanut butter balls, and I don't know who did these now. I have no idea because the different ones from 3ABN have been making these. And these are just, I guess, posted to their website in May of this year. So that's been just last month. So they haven't been up there on 3ABN too awful long. But like I said, these are, you don't bake these. You just stick them in the freezer for 1 to 2 hours before you eat them. It takes a quarter cup of almonds. You have to chop your almonds up first, real fine. It takes 20 dates. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. It takes 20 dates. 5 teaspoons of vanilla flavoring. Well, I have the non-alcoholic vanilla, so I use that. 5 tablespoons of peanut butter and 5 tablespoons of tahini. If anybody doesn't know what tahini is, that is raw sesame seeds. It comes in a bottle and it's liquid. That's what it is. And I just kind of stirred it around a little bit. You know, I don't like the taste of it too well by itself. It doesn't taste good. But I thought, well, gee whiz, I have the tahini. It's a good thing I have that. I wouldn't have been able to make these. I probably could have substituted, I suppose. But I like to try to make them with everything in it if I possibly can. But anybody that wants to see, this is what they look like. I got to put them in the freezer, but this is what they look like, just the batter itself. And once I put them in the freezer 1 to 2 hours, then we'll see what they're going to taste like. You know, and I'll probably post them up on Facebook once they come out of the freezer. Once I get them out, I'm going to post some of these so they're not right together, so they don't freeze together. I'll post it on Facebook so that you people can see what they look like after they've been frozen. Try to keep these from so they don't freeze together, because then I'm going to have fun if they freeze together. Move that over a little bit. Pardon my fingers. This is only for me anyway. There we go. So that's a little better. So everybody wants to see this, and they taste really good from what I can taste of it. It was off the spoon and stuff. They're really good. It's a real easy recipe to make. In fact, I can show you what the picture looks like now. The picture that I printed out looks kind of black because I think I'm running out of cartridge. I'm running out of my ink cartridge, my color ink. See, it's not. That's what it looks like. It's supposed to be more color, but I think my ink cartridge has to be replaced. It's got more on here than this. They might have doubled the recipe because I'm not getting that many out. Yeah, I do too. And I just bought a bunch of dates at the store that I shop at once in a while. They have them in bulk, and I just bought them in bulk. So if I need them, I've got them. So that's what I did. I just bought them in bulk, and they wanted 20 of them. I don't know why, but I counted out 20. And then I put them in there. They weren't pulsing too well, and I thought, well, I better cut them up. So then I went in there, and I decided I better cut them up a little bit so they'll be easier to blend because they are pretty big dates. So then I went in and cut them up, and then it made it a lot easier. So, but you can see, they're not the perfect balls, but at least I've got some balls out of them. I mean, it's hard to mix them when it's a real sticky substance as this is. It's real sticky, and I think the dates in that peanut butter is going to hold it together. So, pretty much, they look pretty good though. I mean, I can't really complain about the taste of them. This is just for me anyway, and I'm going to make this recipe again. I'll just have to keep buying tahini. I've got plenty of peanut butter. About to keep buying tahini. But this is a simple recipe that anybody can make for your family. And if you like peanut butter, which I think everybody likes peanut butter, you just go ahead and make them and enjoy them. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make these and I'm going to enjoy them. And I have a good meal out of it. Have a dessert. And I didn't use all my mousse up yesterday. I didn't eat it all. I've got still about half of it left. So I'm going to eat that for lunch, the rest of it. And I'm going to eat these probably a little bit later on as a snack. And I probably shouldn't snack, but they're too good to pass up. They look too good. So I just thought I'd come in here for a little bit. I don't think I'm going to get anybody else in here. It looks like a kind of dull today. But just want people to see what my peanut butter balls look like. And I might come back on later after they're frozen, maybe sometime this afternoon, and show you what they look like frozen. I think I'll do that. I might get more response then. So I think I'll go for now. And in the meantime, I'll come back later because I got to get my lunch on a little bit. So I'll come back later and show you what they look like frozen. So until the meantime, take care. God bless. Bye-bye.